March, I read 7 books. So in this video, I will go through all of the books that I finished in March, what I rated them, and which one was my favorite. The first book that I finished in March was Never Been Kissed by Timothy Janovsky. I have read one of his books before. It was in December. I read A Mannequin for Christmas. Loved it. Loved it way more than I thought I would. It seemed like such a tacky, stupid story. It was not. So I was excited to try this one. I think this might be his debut novel. I'm not sure. At first, I was like, I'm not really into this. It seems tacky, and it didn't seem like I would like it that much. And I almost stopped reading it, but I'm glad that I didn't because I ended up really, really liking it. I thought it was very cute. I liked the small town drive-in movie theater nostalgia. It was very cute. I gave it 4.5 stars. It wasn't quite as perfect as A Mannequin for Christmas, but it came close. The second book that I finished in March was Good Girl, Bad Blood by Holly Jackson. This is book 2 in the A Good Girl's Guide to Murder trilogy. I read the first one a couple of months ago. Loved it. Just flew through it. It was so good, so uniquely written. It's hard to explain, but it's very good. And so I was excited to read this one. I loved this one. It maybe wasn't as perfect as the first one, but it was so good. I loved it. Easy 5 stars. Can't wait to read the third one in this trilogy. The third book that I finished in March was Summer Island by Kristin Hanna. I have read one of her books before. A few years ago, I read The Four Winds, and that book still has an impression on me to this day. So I was excited to read another one of her books. She is very emotional, though, and so I have to be in the right mood to read one of these books. This book was just like that. It was so emotional. Had a huge lump in my throat when I was reading the ending of it. It was the kind of story that really lasts after you close the book. You really start thinking about your own life, and it was just really good. Easy 5 stars for me. I didn't like it as much as The Four Winds, but it was so well written. I look forward to reading more of her books, but like I said, I have to be in the right mood to deal with emotions because she will make you cry. The fourth book that I finished was The Only Survivors by Megan Miranda. I've had this book on my shelf for a very long time. Just hadn't gotten around to reading it. I've never read any other books by her. I liked it. It was a good story. It had a twist that I did not expect. I was fairly captivated by it throughout. There was periods of time where I was like, this is not as fast paced as I would like, but I'm glad that I finished it. I thought it was really good. It was not a 5, but it was 4.5. It was very good, but it wasn't quite perfect. The fifth book that I finished was Play Dead by David Rosenfelt. This is book 6 of the Andy Carpenter series, which I've mentioned before. It's the legal series where the main character is a defense attorney from New Jersey. Absolutely love these books so much. I've loved all of them a lot. This one was really good, although as it started out, I was like, I don't know if I think this one is as good, doesn't have as good of a plot as the previous 5 that I've read. I was wrong. It was really good. It was a 5 stars. I loved it. I can't wait to read more of these books. There's 30 plus in this series, and I'm only on book 7. I've got a ways to go, but I want to read them all, and I'm hoping that as time goes on, the quality doesn't diminish, but we'll see. The sixth book that I finished in March was The Exes by Leodora Darlington. This is apparently her debut novel, and for a debut, it was really good. I at times was a little confused by it, kind of the way it went back and forth. It was a little hard to follow for a while, but I'm glad I stuck with it, much like the other one, because I really ended up enjoying this. And for a debut, it's very impressive. Not a 5 stars, but it was an easy 4.5 for me. I really liked it. I thought it was an interesting concept, and there were twists I did not expect and things of that nature. So I would recommend it. And maybe when she comes out with another novel, maybe I'll read it too. The last book that I finished in March was All the Lonely People by Mike Gayle. This is another one that had been on my shelf for years. Didn't know what to expect, have not read any of his books before. This book, I'm predicting right now, is either in my top 3 or my book of the year. Unbelievable. This is such a wholesome work of fiction. I don't want to spoil anything, but it's just the main character is so wholesome. The plot is really heartwarming. It really makes you, it should make you, after reading it, want to just smile to your neighbor or, you know, ask how the person's doing when you check out your groceries. Like, it's very cute, and it is life altering. I don't want to sound dramatic, but like it's really sweet. I loved it, and I definitely can't wait to read more books by this author. If they're as good as that one, All the Lonely People was a very, very easy 5 stars for me. I was a little sad when it was over, to be honest. There you have it. There are the 7 books that I read in March. This might not surprise you given how I just talked about it, but my favorite book of the month was definitely All the Lonely People. Might be my book of the year. We're going to see how it plays out in my 2026 book bracket, but solid contender. What books did you read in March? Did you have a favorite? Were there instant favorites for you? Let me know in the comments. If you want to check out my other book content, make sure you check out my playlist called Book Nook. And until next time, have a great day.